It's been, you know, you look like a Jackal moment. Anyway, get into this match.
Game 1 bringing us to Smash Phil. Fairly par of the course setting for these two characters.
Yep. You're seeing right off the bat, Raptor trying to use the eggs just to kind of get a feel for Vince, condition him to some approaches. Low percent, you really can't combo Yoshi. Like, you know, I feel like a hit and dip. That's how I describe a hit and dip versus Yoshi. So, you know, Vince took a lot of damage trying to go too much on Raptor. But now it's fine. Now up air is actually putting the tumbling with double jump armor. So, you can just see this happening.
If Vince can maintain the jungle game, then it's going to be a decent enough lead on Raptor, especially considering the limit at hand. However, Raptor coming down with Rage eventually can very quickly turn the tides. We know that Raptor is well known for being able to space with his forward air, and with the slight additional knockback and a wide open Cloud, this could be the complete reversal that Raptor wants.
Okay, this is a Cloud player I like. I respect the Cloud who just does down B and neutral with the hardest possible read. But I think Raptor is thinking to himself, I like this Cloud too. He just wasted limit. That actually might have been misinput, honestly.
I mean, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So Vince trying to get some sort of a lead. And if he could do it with just finishing touch, then it would be a great exhaust to him. But he's just going to try and go in for it and cover up his mistake with an up smash. And it's going to net him the lead.
Yep, up chop. Yeah, and Raptor missed an input with the grab, so that was a big deal. I'm surprised it killed, to be honest, the up smash. But, you know, golf swings. The golf swings are pretty painful.
Yeah, out of all Cloud's moves, looks like he puts the most force into that. It's a big sword he's got to lift. Either way, Raptor coming back into it. He still has a decent amount of percentage on Vince. However, Vince can make a lot out of this lead. He doesn't have to bother with moving away from center stage. And if he doesn't give up any of that stage control, it's going to be difficult for Raptor to be able to pick up this deficit.
Yeah, and you see Raptor's gone for a couple kill confirms with like up air and stuff, and they didn't get kills on them. And now at this point, I'm not sure if he even has like those kill confirms. But also, like, you know, if he misses something, he could just die. So I'm not really sure what Raptor's game plan is going to be. He's trying to like kind of duel it out with Cloud, like lots of close range quick hitboxes. And it's mixed success, I'd say.
As Raptor fishes around for his kill confirm, he does manage to get it. Picking into the air, and an up air will manage it. However, sitting at 68%, Raptor's sitting in that dangerous threshold where Vince can take advantage of him, throwing him into the air if Raptor's not careful.
And, you know, Vince is just going for the salty, like, make you salty attacks. If you get a forward smash to someone mid-screen, they're not going to be happy about that. So, you know, that's just something to watch out for. Okay. Vince has got tech roll. Nope, no tech roll. I was expecting it. But it doesn't matter. Raptor covers all the options. But Vince is like, yo, I got my blue Kool-Aid aura now.
You know, that blue raspberry wave, and Raptor's got to respect it. He's trying to stay out of his range, trying to poke through with eggs. Do what he can in order to not give up any of the pressure that he's set up. If he alleviates any of that, Vince can just run away with all of that stage control, run rampant with limit.
I'm expecting at some point Vince is going to just try to give him the fries. Up there's the fries. Yep, you want to order fries? Specially done, just for you.
Yeah, that comes with the meal, man. And game one's going to go in favor of Vince.
And that happened because Vince recognized that Raptor kept moving back and forth, but he kept trying to land on stage. Like, he didn't back off to the ledge pretty much ever. And so if you're Vince, you know he's either going to be to the left of you or to the right of you. And you can basically dash, commit to one direction, and if you see him go in that direction, you do the french fries, and don't go to that direction, you say, okay, I'm just going to back off. So I think that was just a really good idea from Vince to basically take that guessing game.
Raptor trying to run things back to Smash Ball for game 2, see if we can change the outcome of this. What I wanted to see is how is Raptor going to approach onto Vince, because I think it's clear as we move on to this game 2 that Vince has a bit more of a methodical approach to how he wants to pressure his opponents with Cloud than we often see. He's staying a lot more with his boots towards the ground and just going for the juggles when he knows he can get them.
Yeah, he's like a movement-based Cloud, which is, I mean, that's a good way to play Cloud. Hard to hit him. He has some of the best mobility options in the game. And you can see right here, it's just really good. You know, the eggs from Raptor, they aren't doing too much. He's just kind of doing this to see if he can get Vince to be patient. But Vince is very patient, as you mentioned.
I feel like the eggs aren't as strong of an option as we normally see from Raptor because Vince is sticking to the ground so much. Normally the eggs are so good at providing anti-air options, but if he's not in the air, he can't be anti-air.
Yep. Oh, this might be it. Nope, not yet. Need a little bit more percent. Okay, so remember I said before that Raptor doesn't have kill confirms to these percents? I was wrong. He actually always has fair up air. I completely forgot about that. So, Vince has to watch out for that. He has to watch out for maybe upset up air. Jab, up smash is still a thing, I think.
And if need be, Raptor still has his jab into down B. You can always confirm with Yoshi Bomb. However, those percentages are starting to exceed, and at this point, it's just looking like traditional edge guarding. But normally, you don't want to pop your opponent back onto the stage. It's exactly how Vince got himself back on. Sitting at 162, though, he's going to try and reverse themselves with Raptor.
I just want to mention quickly, he did jump air dodge past Raptor, so when Raptor did the nair, it knocked him the other way. If he just jumped at Raptor, he would have died. So that air dodge while jumping forward was really important to not lose the first time. Yo, that order of French fries missed its, missed its mark. Now he's going to take it down a tail for it.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate pulling the trigger while on the platform. I feel if he short hopped, it would have been a little bit more threatening, but nonetheless, Vince losing the stock forward. Raptor sitting at 110.
Ooh. Oh, forward throw, yep. Stage positioning, get more limit charge. Yep, just sneaking it up air. You know, Raptor's going to throw out eggs too close. You can scramble those eggs. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, even Raptor died, that would have been such a good trade. 53% for stock against Cloud. Like, you can respawn and just start doing some massive combos to him anyway, so it's fine.
Ooh, I like that landing air dodge from Raptor. Normally a dangerous option, but it let him get through defense, and he's still managing to tack on the damage. The limit blade beam, though, that's an option.
You know, he's throwing out the Kool-Aid right there, the blueberry Kool-Aid. Respect it. So what do you think changed between the first and the second game? Because first game, Vince beat Raptor pretty convincingly. The second game, I mean, it's not over for Vince, but Raptor has a huge lead.
I think what the largest factor into it is that Raptor recognized how Vince is moving around him and how to manipulate said movement. And on top of that, just recognizing and respecting Vince's a bit more aggressive options. But Vince throwing himself deep off stage, pretty smart decision given he had his limit. However, he had to exhaust it.
Yeah, one thing I think Raptor already noticed, the comment what you mentioned about the aggression, is Vince doesn't hold shield long. He'll do something out shield almost always. He'll dash and do something, and basically he's going to press a button whenever he can. So Raptor's really just waiting those things out now. Oh, that was scary. Okay, fair. That was safe because of space perfect, even though it was a perfect shield from Raptor. That's it, yep. And do we just say he always drops shield when you're next to his opponent?
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
But it's also a classic Yoshi thing. You can condition him with lots of shield pressure from fairs, nairs. You never really see Raptor use down airs and neutral Bs, but he doesn't need to. And then his opponent's like, I can't shield. Let me just drop, and it's, oh. Well, down B.
Now, given that we've seen Smashville for games 1 and 2 and how both players are starting to learn about how they're pressuring each other, I'm actually curious to see where we're going to see game 3. If there's
Battlefield. Wait.
Oh.
Town?
Hearing Animal
Crossing. Smashville?
We're seeing Smashville once again.
Okay, I know Raptor loves Smashville, so he's fine with this. I mean, I didn't feel like Vince was using the Smashville platform particularly well to charge limit, but at the same time was getting a few recoveries off the platform, so I can understand that he might just have an idea about how to be Raptor now.
Like you mentioned, Buzz, if Vince can get onto that platform, charge his limit, or use the platform to pressure Raptor's landings further, I feel like he can regain the upper hand. However, right now, even though Raptor is taking a bit of percentage, he's able to just dance around wherever Vince is trying to position himself. Yeah,
nice nair out of the hit stun, don't get an up air. Yep, you see Vince is looking for Raptor to repress a button, like the egg right there, and he's trying to punish the buttons, but he's not. I feel like this game, maybe we're going to see him kind of be a little bit less aggressive with his buttons. Yeah, you see it right, he's not pressing buttons, he's shielding a lot more. He's really just looking for Raptor to give him an opening.
Both players just trying to feel out the space. They're both trying to occupy. Vince really itching to press onto Raptor. However, Raptor doing a good job of keeping Vince at bay. That being said, trying to come up onto the ledge. It's proving to be a bit precarious.
Vince is one of those Cloud players that I get annoyed fighting because I'm just like, he might go for the kill option. And if you're Raptor, you have to be thinking right now, he might just go for French fries. Ooh, almost got the grab. Nice down tilt, yeah. Raptor's doing a lot of offstage eggs, so it's easy to interrupt with attacks up close. Ooh, good nair. Yep. Oh, the platform blocked the egg. Otherwise, I would have forced Vince to get hit.
Coming up from the ledge with the limit cross slash, and it's not going to be able to kill Raptor just yet. Trying to return himself to center stage and getting himself back onto the platform. Like we mentioned earlier, that platform is going to be a saving grace for Raptor. The falling up air is going to net him the lead.
Yeah, because he knew Vince was not going to press the ground button, because Vince doesn't really press ground button, so he could just call out the jump, and there you go. Yeah, Vince kind of, I feel like Vince could use more side Bs and neutral just to space out Raptor.
Not like this. All right, now that's the Raptor that I know and love.
That is unfortunate. He turned around with the up B, though. He did not mean to do that. But, okay, we're biased towards Long Island boys, so let's go Raptor.
Absolutely.